Okay, this is Madison and Lucy at the TLC clinic, the PM afternoon run for the TLC jackpot. Gonna let it go through normal and then do a slow play review.
Leg up in the hole. Good. Leg all the way up in the hole. Give her room, drive her by it. Good. Be smooth. Look at your spot. Drive her up in the hole with your legs. Excellent. Go on. Very nice. Push her all the way. Good job. 18.198.
Okay, now we're going to do the slow play review. What I like about this here, you send her in with a nice amount of speed. That looks good. She has a pretty nice approach going to the barrel. You can see she's starting to rate or set up, and your hands aren't quite even. Her shoulders kind of leading in. So I like the way you send her in, but now we're a little bit early for starting to set up. So what I'd like to see you do, she's an open horse, she's an older mare, she's kind of set in her ways. She's patterned really well, but she's not real soft or supple. She's kind of stiff. So what I would do, because knowing that she's going to want to start setting up there, and see right here, you're able to ride her into the hole there. She's very much set in her ways. I would definitely try not to get a hold of her with your hands at all. What I would do is change where you were looking, and instead of looking in here at the barrel, I would change looking between her ears and really own riding to that spot right there. Okay, and then that way you don't have to fuss with her face. I like your hand there. You're low and floating her. You keep your legs on her, which I like too. And I like you to ride her until your leg clears the barrel or her hips at the barrel. That way she can just come on back and finish that turn. 1, 2. And that was a really pretty turn. I like that a lot. And then you're hustling her out really nice. You double kick 3, 4 times there, and then she starts to set up for her rate right there, which is fine. That looks like a good place for her to start rating the barrel. 1, 2. I like that you bumped her with your inside leg. Right there, you were encouraging her to keep going and not start her turn too soon. You're like, don't start your turn too soon. And then I like your hand position. You're floating her there. That looks really good. What I would like to see here, though, you're really good at cueing her going in. I'd like to see you help her finish her turn better. Bump her with your outside leg and let your inside shoulder and hip come back a little so she can finish that barrel a little straighter and tighter. So right there you're floating her, but right there let that shoulder and hip come back, and then your hand will automatically lift up, and then she can finish tighter. So see, instead of taking that little step off there, so that'll cost you time. But then you hustle out. That looks nice. You're hustling her, and then right there she's starting to set up for her rate again. I like how you ride her assertive there. See, you're riding her all the way up to your rate spot. I like that. You're pushing. Sit down, 1 stride, 2 strides, 1 stride, 2 strides. So let's back that up and let it go again. 1, 2, 1, 2. That was just a beautiful barrel. So anyways, I think where you lose time with her, I think she has a little bit more to give you when she comes out of the barrels. So what I'd like to see you do is, because after riding her, I realize that she's pretty much just patterned and not real soft and supple. I'd like you to take her out of the hackamore during the week, put her in a steering or something like that, a bend and a bit that you can get some bend and flex on her, and just work on face flexing and shoulder and rib flexing, walking circles, and just bend and flex work. Do that during the week, and then use your hackamore for competition. But when you compete, don't mess with her face. Just do like your hands are really light. Just ride her with your legs, inside leg going in, and then help her with your body, your inside shoulder and hip, to help her finish her turns with your outside leg. And then that way you can just smooch and start driving her out, and just let her start firing out of her turns a little bit more for you. Because even all the way to the eye there, she's starting to think about slowing down, and you have to really push her in there. But she's a really fun mare. She has a nice pattern on her, and you ride her really well. And thank you for coming to the clinic, and I hope these little pointers help you out. Thank you.